Hey, it's Mason here, and I'm joined by Joey from the band Outlier, 92 Rock. Joey, how are you doing, man?
Very well. How are you?
Doing excellent.
Awesome.
Where are you checking in from?
Right now, I am in Clearwater, Florida.
Looks
We played Orlando last night. We're currently out on tour, and I have family that live down here, so we're just kind of waking up right now. So getting to enjoy some of this nice sky before I go back to New York.
Oh, yeah, New York, and I mean being on the road. It's not your first time. It's great having family on the road. Have you made friends that became family on the road to where you can crash places too?
Yeah. I mean, we always get some great offers. Sometimes we'll take uh, we'll we'll do it, but I'm kind of annoying. I'm allergic to cats, so
Oh,
I have to do like this checklist of where I can stay and stuff. Usually it's just hotel rooms, but sometimes we'll stay with people. We'll stay with road family and stuff like that.
awesome, awesome. So, back to New York. Where's Outlier based out of?
So I started the band in 2015. I reside in Rochester, New York. The guitar players from like Buffalo, New York. Our bass players from um, he's from Rochester as well. And then our drummer we currently have for hire is based out of Phoenix area, Arizona.
Nice, nice. So upstate New York, not the hustle and bustle of the city, but I mean, not too
Right.
far off for the big shows and whatnot.
No, we are the lake effect, high crime uh, spot.
How's the tour been for you? Have you had good turnouts and
Yeah,
um, yeah,
yeah,
happy
yeah,
with the stage show coming together and everything?
yeah, man. Tour's been great. Honestly, the bands are awesome. Everybody's currently hustling, with putting out music. The turnouts have been really great, especially for the weekday stuff. It's been surprisingly well in a lot of spots. So, I mean, we're only I believe 5 days in right now, but yeah, it's been great so far.
Awesome. Awesome. Very cool there. And yeah, speaking of new music, new tune Creature of the Night Out. Dude, this one hammers pretty hard. It's a good one.
Thank you, man. I'm very proud of it. It's definitely my favorite to play live. It's very fun. A lot of energy, big chorus, heavy breakdown, stuff like that. All the everything you need for a good song.
So as you're out on the road, like your downtime, are you using that to write anything, or are you just enjoying the experience, or how are you spending that downtime?
Um, to be honest, I'm actually trying to enjoy the downtime as much as possible with just a break from everything. I've been in the studio the past 3 years for everything that's currently being rolled out. So it's been a lot of prep behind the scenes. Um, I'm honestly, man, just enjoying it. The downtime is literally downtime of just doing nothing and maybe like distancing myself from my phone a little bit here and there, just kind of giving myself a mental break from it all. But I've been very active the last 3 years with studio stuff, so I'm taking a break from writing.
Awesome.
I have the next couple of years mapped out, so I'm good right now.
Dude, very cool. And it's like you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor almost as you're out on tour.
Yeah, I had to learn that. Very recently, I had to learn balance a lot more with all of this. I've been kind of caught up in the rat race. It's easy to get caught up in it and just keep grinding and appeasing to these algorithms and these music gods and all these suit and ties and all these people. And I'm just like, hold on, man. I'm not, you can get burnt out so quick by appeasing others versus yourself. You got to find a nice balance within it all and kind of get to the roots of why you actually enjoy uh, playing music and writing music and stuff like that. And that's gonna, I feel like, come out in the like it will translate in the writing. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll write better stuff if you are happier and like where you are in your musical journey.
Well, I'd say, yeah, to make it as a band, though, it seems like, I mean, writing great tunes, which you got that down, but then on top of that, you got to also worry about that social media presence and all that. Have you brought anybody in to help you with that, or how's that been going?
No, we've been currently doing it ourselves. Actually, one of the our booking agency we're on, they have kind of been thinking outside the box lately, and they are. I have a meeting with some marketing people to come in and help keep that going, because it is such a task, and it's like a full-time job in itself on top of it all. It's just it's you know it's hard to juggle keeping it about the art, and then also being this dancing online presence that has to keep just feeding this algorithm, and keeping it's just such desperation to stay relevant, and it's like, I get there's like, it's a necessary evil at this point right now, but it is exhausting, and I'm not one that has easily embraced all that. So I mean, we post, we're a lot more active posting while we're on tour, but we post. But how many times am I going to post the same song until it becomes like this desperate reach? And I don't know. It's just not me authentically.
No, no, I can totally dig that, and and I think that's there. There's some other artists I think that are the same way. That it's you can't just be a musician anymore to make it big. It's like you need to, yeah. But uh, yeah, I mean, best of luck to you. I mean,
Thank you, man. Thank you.
you are nailing it.
Thank you,
Uh,
brother. I appreciate it.
yeah, yeah. This latest song in particular, getting this in rotation, and out on the grind, those weekday shows, love hearing that you're getting good turnouts there. Because that's always been a huge issue, I think. Um, Now, how about growing up, or what were some of the bands that you kind of gravitated towards and really dug and listened to a lot?
Um, so fortunately, I grew up with a single mother who absolutely was a concert goer. And, like, her ticket book is crazy. Um, you know, Aerosmith and REO Speedwagon and Bon Jovi and all the those guys, those greats from that era. And so when I got into playing guitar when I was younger, thankfully I had a very supportive mother. I picked up my first guitar when I was 11, and it was like this little rickety old thing that my grandfather at the time found at a garage sale. And this was before I could really take much of anything serious, but I picked up the guitar because I was just my friend had like turned me on to Nirvana at the time. And I was like 10 years old, and so I just kind of started learning. Guitar's my forte, so I started there. So a lot of my inspiration came from guitarists, more than vocalists, I would say. And so but I love the attitude of a lot of the guys that I looked up to. So you got Kurt Cobain, um, Danzig, which
Oh yeah.
coincidentally. So like, um, I like, honestly, guys that were just filled with piss and vinegar. You know what I'm saying? Like I like rock and metal is attitude, and I feel like it lacks that nowadays. And a lot of the guys that James Hetfield as well. Um, I just kind of it's pretty typical. I feel like a lot of guitar players don't have like this, oh, I grew up into these obscure bands. It's really, I mean, obviously you got your major ones. You got like the Kurt Cobains and the, you know, uh, James Hetfields. Like, again, Ride the Lightning was like the first album I learned from beginning to end when I was young and, picking up a guitar and stuff. Um, but I just fall in love with the attitude of these guys more than anything, more than their talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kurt was obviously not the most talented, but I loved his songwriting and I loved his attitude. I'm kind of rebellious by nature. And I just feel like rock and metal, that's what makes rock and metal special, is, just a little bit of going against the grind every now and then. So, or going against the grain, I mean. So,
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, definitely a music revolution at the time. He was at the forefront, of
for
the
sure.
grunge movement, and the simplicity of their songs too. I mean, as an early guitarist, wasn't that probably a big help too, in kind of learning it with
Oh,
how simple some of those riffs are?
Oh, it was significantly easier than anything Kirk Hammett for sure. So it's way easier.
You said you're where are you headed next on your tour?
So we're playing Bradenton tonight, which is like outside of Tampa in Florida here, and then we got Jacksonville tomorrow, and then we got like an awesome 9 hour drive to Knoxville day
Right.
after that, and we just kind of work ourselves right back up. We hit there's a Michigan date, Chicago date, and then it ends in Cleveland, and then we hit the 90 and head home.
Nice, nice. Well, I tell you what, man, I wish you the best of luck on your tour. For those that want to check you out online, Outlier, V instead of a U. Can I ask you about that quick before I let you go?
Absolutely. So you're actually catching us at the perfect time because we are going back to the U. So I originally started it. When I originally started it, I just wanted to really focus on branding and just kind of get all like the SEO stuff, search engine optimization stuff. I wanted to be easy to find online. So branding it with a V, quick history lesson for those that care. Um, in the Greek and Roman alphabet, there was no U. The V was the vowel U as well as the harsh sound of the V. So it was an easy branding. It makes sense. And so we kept the socials the same, but with the rollout of this new album and Creature being, the opening track to this album, I'm like, we're just going to the U because everybody thinks we're like a German band. So
Outlier.
Outlier, Outlier, you're going out to Tromstein. So it's like perfect time for that. But we're keeping the socials with the V just because it's easy to find us that way. So.
Yeah, but again, yeah, you type in Outlier, spell it the normal way, and good to go too.
Yeah. Everything's
Awesome.
starting again. Everything like Google and all that algorithm's finally doing its job. So now they're all coming together, anyways. So you can find us either way,
Awesome. Awesome. Well, again, hey, best of luck on the tour. Joey, I want to say thanks for taking the time to talk with us today, man.
brother. Thank you so much for the time. I appreciate you, and I'm so glad that you're spinning the track over there. I appreciate you guys.
Hey, you got it. Take care. Have fun,
Thanks,
buddy.
man. Bye bye.